Today marks the 85th anniversary of uh, one of the greatest motion picture events of all times. It's Walt Disney Animation Studios' first animated motion picture, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. It was launched in the big screen in theaters worldwide on December 21 to 1937. So this motion picture was truly the Walt Disney Animation Studios' first animated motion picture, since Walt Disney planned it after the success of the Silly Symphony cartoons, and including the Mickey Mouse cartoons. So, this movie is about a first Disney princess named Snow White. She lived above her wicked stepmother's castle, but her wicked mother, wicked queen, wanted to kill Snow White and ordered the huntsman to kill her. But the huntsman didn't want to do that, and the huntsman sent Snow White far away so the wicked queen will never find her. And suddenly, after she did, she found a cottage. But that cottage was where the seven dwarfs was at. The names goes by Sneezy, as Bashful, Dopey, Grumpy, Happy, Sleepy, Bashful, and Doc. And they be able agree to protect Snow White. But suddenly the wicked queen transformed herself into an evil witch and created a poison apple so Snow White can eat the poison apple as one of the victims of the sleeping apple. And her eyes will close forever into a sleeping death. But then, after the dwarves has went to the mine to get their work done, Snow White meet the witch, and then she took one bite of the poison apple, and Snow White dies, and the witch succeeded until she has been spotted by the dwarves and her animal friends. And she tried to escape, tried to kill the seven dwarfs. That failed. The lightning struck, and the witch falls off the cliff, and she was gone forever and never to be seen again. And then, in the funeral, the dwarves are mourning to the death of Snow White, but suddenly the prince approaches and give a true love's kiss, which will cause Snow White to wake up from this evil, wicked spell. And then the spell is broken. Snow White is alive, and the dwarves felt proud. And now Snow White and the prince can live happily ever after. So this movie was honored by the Academy Award as a special award for Walt Disney himself for the first animated motion picture, and it was a huge success. And Walt Disney announced that Pinocchio will be next after the success of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, to repeat the formula, the same theme since Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs since 1937. But they're planning to work on the second animated motion picture, Pinocchio. It'll be released on February 1940, along with Fantasia until November of 1940 in the same year. Let me know in the comments, and this is Minion Fan 1024 signing off.